Hi, how are you? This is Brando, and this time I will talk to you about verbs that are followed by ing, and then other verbs that are followed by the same verbs that can be followed by ing and infinitive, but the meaning changes with ing and with the infinitive. So this means that you have to be very careful when you're using them because you are not saying the same thing when you use one or the other. First, I'll start with the verb to remember. Okay, the verb to remember changes its meaning when you are using it with ing form and when you are using it with the infinitive. With ing form, you can say I remember doing something. That means that you did it, and now you remember that, okay? And then you have I remembered to do something. That means that you remembered that you had to do it and you did it. Then another example would be you remember doing something after you have done it, okay? And you remember to do something before you do it. You just remember doing because that thing that comes to your mind. That means that you did it before and now it's coming to your mind. But when you say remember to do, is that you haven't done it yet. You remember to do before you do it, and you remember doing after you do it. I'll give you some other examples. I know I locked the door. I clearly remember locking it. That means that I locked it, I did it, and now I remember that fact. I remember that I did it. On the other hand, you have I remembered to lock the door, but I forgot to shut the windows. I remembered I had to do it, and so I locked it. Okay? In that moment, you remembered to do it, and then you did it. And now I remember doing it. But I did it before. He could remember driving along the road just before the accident, but he couldn't remember the accident itself. So he remembered that he was driving. After he drove, he remembered he was driving. And then you have, on the other hand, I must remember to pay the electricity bill. I must not forget to pay it. That means that before doing it, I remembered to pay because I haven't done it yet. Okay? Then I have the verb to regret. This one also has to be used. This one can also be used. This one can also be used with ing and the infinitive. I regret doing something. That means that I did it, and now I am sorry about it. And then you have I regret to say, I regret to tell, I regret to inform you. That means that you are sorry, that you have to say, that you have to inform, that you have to tell. Before saying it, you are sorry, and after doing it, you are sorry. I now regret saying what I said. I shouldn't have said it. That means that I said it before and now I feel sorry. Now, we regret to inform you that your application has been unsuccessful. That means that before I tell you, I am sorry. I am already sorry before telling you that. Okay? With the infinitive, you feel sorry before, and with ing, you feel sorry after. Then we have the phrasal verb go on. Go on doing something, that means to continue with the same thing. And go on to do something, that means to do or say something new. Like, for example, the president paused for a moment and then went on talking. That means that he continued talking about the same thing. And after discussing the economy, the president then went on to talk about foreign policy. That means that he was talking about the economy and then he changed the subject to foreign policy. These were some cases of meaning changes when you say when you use ing and when you use infinitive. Thank you very much for paying attention. I hope it was useful. See you the next time. Hola, soy Brando y en esta ocasión les voy a hablar sobre ing e infinitivo. Hay algunos verbos después de los cuales puedes utilizar infinitivo o puedes utilizar ing. Lo que cambia es que el significado es diferente, el significado no es el mismo. La frase o el verbo como tal puede cambiar de significado dependiendo de cuál de los dos se utiliza, si se utiliza ing o si se utiliza infinitivo. El primero de estos verbos es el verbo to remember. Si yo digo I remember doing something, esto significa que me acuerdo de haber hecho algo, me acuerdo después de que lo hice, me acuerdo que lo hice, ¿ok? Y si yo digo I remembered to do something, eso significa que me acordé de hacer algo, que antes de hacerlo me acordé que tengo que hacerlo, ¿ok? Como por ejemplo, aquí tengo una frase para explicar. You remember doing something after you have done it. Y you remember to do something before you do it. Como por ejemplo, I know I locked the door. I clearly remember locking it. I remembered to lock the door, but I forgot to shut the windows. Antes de que yo tuviera que cerrar la puerta con seguro, me acordé de hacerlo y luego lo hice. Y después de que cerré la puerta con seguro, me acordé que lo hice. ¿Okay? Primero me acordé, luego lo hice. Y eso es con infinitivo. Y luego con ing, primero lo hice y luego me acordé que lo hice. ¿Okay? Otro ejemplo sería he could remember driving along the road just before the accident, but he couldn't remember the accident itself. Eso significa que primero me acuerdo que estaba manejando y luego, que estaba manejando y luego me acordé que lo estaba haciendo. Y I must remember to pay the electricity bill. Antes de hacerlo, antes de pagar la cuenta, me acordé que tengo que hacerlo. ¿Ok? Otro verbo sería regret. I regret doing something. I did it and now I am sorry about it. Eso significa que lo hice y luego me arrepiento. Y ahora, I regret to say, I regret to tell, I regret to inform. Significa I'm sorry that I have to say. Me siento mal, me arrepiento me arrepiento antes de haber hecho lo que voy a hacer. Tengo algunos ejemplos. I now regret saying what I said. I shouldn't have said that. Significa que lo dije y luego me arrepentí o luego me sentí mal. We regret to inform you that your application has been unsuccessful. Eso significa que antes de decirlo ya me siento mal. ¿Okay? Con infinitivo me siento mal antes y con el ing me siento mal después de hacerlo. Ahora el phrasal verb go on. Go on doing something significa continue with the same thing. Y go on to do something significa do or say something new. Como por ejemplo, the president paused for a moment and then went on talking. Eso significa que estaba hablando de algo, hizo una pausa y luego siguió hablando de lo mismo de lo que estaba hablando antes. After discussing the economy, the president went on to talk about foreign policy. Significa que estaba hablando de economía y luego cambió el tema a políticas extranjeras. ¿Okay? Estas fueron las formas en las que se utilizan estos verbos con infinitivo y luego con ing. Espero les haya sido útil y bueno, practiquen mucho. Nos vemos en la próxima.